So as I sat in my room this past week, nearly finished composing the speech which I'm about to give, I realized something truly dreadful and began to panic. My speech lacked entirely a meaningful quote. So I desperately began to peruse the internet, looking for something, anything that applied. And after some searching, I stumbled upon a quote by the great Robert Orban that read, "A graduation ceremony is an event where the commencement speaker tells thousands of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success." Now, after laughing for some time at the cynical truth, the cliched irony of this statement, the smile on my face suddenly turned very serious as I looked down at my speech, looked up once more at the quote, looked down once again, and thought, oh crap. For it seemed as if my speech had fallen directly into Orban's cliched trap. But once I thought about it, I realized something. Individuality doesn't show through on the outside, in what we wear or how we look. It comes from within. So as I stand here before you today, looking out into a sea of identical navy-clad caps and gowns, I can't help but think about my very first day at Central, which was, in one word, terrifying. I can remember so desperately trying to fit in with my classmates on the outside, which turned out to be rather easy. All I had to do was look horribly awkward and out of place. While knowing still on the inside that I was vastly different from many of my new friends. I was half Jewish, or as I like to call it, Jew-ish. I never been baptized, never owned a Bible, never attended a Central Catholic feeder school, I never played team football, and had in fact been dancing at my mother's dance studio since I was 3. Yes, even taking ballet. Not exactly your prototype Central Catholic kid. But once I was able to get past my differences, to overcome the fear of standing out, I realized something altogether fantastic. That despite my differences, I was a Viking. Which was something that most of my classmates cared only about. So that where I might have been ostracized for my differences at other schools, where cliques rule the day, the jocks, the preps, the bookworms, at Central I can truly say that I have become close friends with all types, sharing equally in their individual triumphs and failures just as they have shared in mine. For when the football team wins the state championship, we all share in the glory. When Central sends more students to the PJAS state championship than any other school in history, trust me, we all revel in every other school's envy. When a classmate is taken from us all too soon, whether Kyle was one of your best friends or simply a fellow Viking, we all feel the immense sorrow for his loss. And when a well-presented homily simultaneously ruins the plot of Gran Torino for all 191 of us, we all feel the deep, burning anguish. And finally, when a teacher simply forgets to issue us the engraved pens we've been so eager to receive at a school dance, we all experience the letdown. You see, this is truly the part of the so-called Central mystique that I will never forget. Living vicariously through one another's experiences, good and bad. Celebrating each other's unique journeys as much as we cherish our own, while still sharing the one common bond that has brought us here today. We are Central Catholic men. For at Central, a true brotherhood, unbreakable and unyielding, is formed. A brotherhood that will carry us long into the future, past high school, past the next 4 exciting years of our lives, past graduate school, past our occupations, and our vocations. For while we all may take different paths in life to find our own distinct definitions of success, we may live our lives free of the inhibitions that come with second-guessing the journey which one has chosen to take. Knowing that somewhere along the road not taken, along the path which we could not choose when 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, a fellow Viking can be found. A Viking just as willing to share with us his experiences as we are to share ours with him. While still, of course, reminiscing about how truly insane Mr. Walker really was. Sorry, Mr. Walker. And while some of our paths may never cross, some of us may indeed never see each other again, it is not so much the intersections later in life that matter most to me. It is the fact that for the past 4 years, our paths have crossed. Our journeys intertwined at one of the most amazing and legendary educational institutions in America. It is the fact that never again will slow clapping be an appropriate gesture at Mass, nor walking around a square for 15 minutes be a part of our everyday routine. It is the fact that having tea time, and sadly I don't mean golf, with Mrs. Lynch will never again be considered normal, and shaving our facial hair no longer be mandatory. Not that I can grow any anyway. For Central students, and within the next few minutes, Central alumni, we've been given a title, become a part of a network that few outsiders can truly understand, and have been allowed the opportunity to follow in the footsteps of our Viking predecessors, to change the world in 191 unique ways, just as Central has changed all 191 of ours. Over the past 4 years, I've gotten to know most of you so well, and can sincerely say that together, we've changed drastically and accomplished so much. At this moment, I'd like to thank every person in this room, the teachers, administrators, and brothers who have supported us and fostered our growth with their kind words, compassion, and dedication to education each day. And the parents who gave us the chance to attend Central, a sacrifice which we will forever be indebted to you for making. So as I stand here today, proud of the individual I have become and that Central has trained me to be, I challenge the Central Catholic class of 2010 to live life to the fullest, to excel in all that we do, to become the men of faith, scholarship, and service that we have been blessed with the opportunity to be. All without losing for 1 second yourself, your identity, or the person that God has called you to become along the way. For it is not the fact that we all sit here today, wearing identical caps and gowns, eager to start a new chapter in each of our lives that is most significant. Rather, it is that no matter how different we all may be, how uniquely successful we all may become, before and above all else, we are Vikings. Thank you.